Yeah, University of Ghana has given me a lot in my career. They have put a lot of resources at my disposal to develop a lot of athletes and also giving me exposure, which I appreciate a lot. So coming here has been so special to me.
Okay, so fans not coming to the school doesn't mean University of Ghana students don't appreciate athletics so much? Because the turnout has not been impressive.
Yeah, to be sincere, I'm a bit disappointed about the turnout. To have a very beautiful infrastructure here like this, I was thinking I'm going to see a lot of crowd, students coming around to watch, cheer this. They are all to glory, but I'm disappointed to see the turnout like this. I don't know what to associate it to, but to be sincere, I'm a bit disappointed.
Okay, so will it make sense to you if a University of Ghana student prioritizes athletics over any other athletics over academics? Rather, what are you going to tell the person?
No, I can tell you that every student is here for academic first. Sports is an extra curricular activity. They just need to find a balance between the two. They can't prioritize track or any sports ahead of their academics. I've been saying that every sportsman and a woman is just a few seconds away from injury. Or sports has a lifespan. You are going to play the sport to a particular time that you can't do anything. You have to rely or get back to your education to succeed. So it's just to find a balance between the two.
So how has athletics scouting been in Ghana?
Well, I don't know how it goes, but for me, when I was here, it all started with Azamati. I have to write to coaches, send emails to coaches, introducing Azamati to them and all those things. And after I went to the US, then the rest followed. And Isaac, Jebdazi, Mustafa, ATM, Rashid, and all of those follow. But when I want to take what it takes to get a scholarship, first your academics. Like I said earlier, academics is very important. Then you need to show the time you run, the distance you throw, or the height you jump to the coach to be able to convince him that, hey, this athlete is good enough to be in the program. Mind you, the coaches are not trying to be charitable. When you get there, you have to also perform to score some points for them. So basically, that's what it's about.
So what has the challenge been doing athletics in Ghana? Because we have, as we all know, the prioritization has not been so much, and the sensitization is also down. How are you going to approach that?
Well, I think we have been complaining about infrastructure, and we have state-of-the-art stadium here in the University of Ghana. But I can't say the same for the other part of the country. Other university. And I can say that this, even though we can say that it belongs to the states, the University of Ghana owns the land.
So it was surprising that we had an interaction with the director of sports, and he was like, the management of this facility is not under the University of Ghana sports.
Yeah, that's what I heard, though. But
what's your thought on that?
Well, for me, I think I've never heard it anywhere like that before.
I can confirm that.
Yeah, I know about it. I even read an article about it. I think 2 days ago I read an article about it, and it's never done anywhere. All the universities that I've traveled to or I've been to, the facility is managed by the sports directorates. You understand? But to have a facility like this managed by other people,
and it was surprising that they've not received even 10% from this facility.
Well, I don't know what goes.
The director of sports.
Yeah, I don't know what goes into it. I don't know. Maybe whatever it is, I think it should be addressed, because they should be able to generate some funds for the directorate so that they are able to also use it to support the sports in the university. So I don't know technically. I don't know what goes into it.
So what are the challenges being an athletics coach?
Well, being an athletics coach here in Ghana is very, very challenging, because competitions are not forthcoming, and even when the calendar comes out, because the federation doesn't have enough funding and all those things, it's difficult to follow the calendar. But elsewhere, like next year, everybody knows the calendar and they go strictly by it. Unless, of course, there is force majeure, like weather or any other natural disaster or something. That's when the competition is not come on. Even next 2 years, they know where all their competitions are. That's something that we don't have in Ghana. So the challenges in Ghana is like, as a coach, you are the physio, you are the psychologist, you are the nutritionist, you are everything. You understand? Whilst when in the US, yeah, I have not in football. Even a lot of football teams over here don't have nutritionists and all those stuff, athletics trainer, physio, and all those stuff. I think we need to take sports serious.
Yeah.
Like sports is a multi-million industry.
Not just football.
Yeah, like I feel like we need to start from the junior high school, the senior high school, so that when they get to the university, it's a bit easier. But the universities have the money, so they tend to organize sports better than any other institution. So we need to take the basic and then the senior high school sports seriously, and then we take it over from there.
But if you have realized, most of the Ghanaian athletes, when they are here, they do better, but when they go abroad, they kind of find challenges in making a lot of records, and it even becomes difficult adapting to the system outside there. What has the problem been?
Yeah, I'm not sure that is the case. Azamati run better when he's in the US. Solomon Muhammad run better when he's in the US. Isaac Boto run better when he's in the US. All the athletes, Joe Paul, all those guys run better when they are in the US. I'm not saying that because the US coaches are better than our coaches over here. We have infrastructure gap. We have strength and conditioning gap. Here we don't have strength and conditioning coaches. Meanwhile, they go hand in hand with the sports. If they are not important than the event specific coach, then they are all the same, because they have to come together, draw a program that helps the athlete. So I don't believe that. I'm not someone that believes that athletes need to travel to the US to do better. If we have a cutting edge policies, we put the necessary infrastructures in place. Release funds for sports development. Every athlete will be here in Ghana and be running fast. Look at Tobago. Tobago is in Botswana. He's running fast. Omanyala is in Kenya. He's running fast. You understand? So let's ask ourselves, what are they doing better than us? See, we need to study those countries. You look at the athletes from the Caribbean. They all stay in their country and train. They don't have to go to US. So I think if we study them, what they are doing right, try to do something similar to them, all athletes must stay here and play sports.
Very, very impressive. But okay, this is a nationalistic question. Do you believe that the decline in Ghana sports or decline in university sports is the decline of Ghana sports?
Well, I wouldn't say that university sports. The decline of high school sports in particular is the decline of sports in Ghana, because that is where the university gets the athletes from. So we have to give credit to the PE teachers from developing those athletes. See, the last 5 years there was no regionals, which is not athletics, sports in general. You know, every 2 years basic school go to regionals, every 2 years high school go to regionals, but in the past 5 years it never happened. You know, and nobody is talking about it. You understand? Meanwhile, those are the schools that feed the universities. So that is the result in what we are seeing here right now. Because, like, I want to see a lot of qualities in the athletes in the inter-hall, but this is not forthcoming. So you go to the Gusa games, it's the same to that you are going to see.